Welcome to Constellation City Arcade again. Today, we are going to talk about a new game that we just picked up. I just got this on Wednesday of last week. Today is Monday, so I guess I've had it a few days. But, oh, I love it. I think you guys are going to love it too. Let's get right to it. I've already got it in. It is BurgerTime. Look at this game. It's beautiful. I drove 4 hours one way down to Tulsa, Oklahoma to get this thing. It was just a stellar price. The game is just beautiful. I mean, look at it. There's a little bit of gosh, you can't even see it. There you go. There's a little bit of peeling on there. There's a small scratch here. A couple little places where it was scuffed. The other side is just as beautiful. The game works flawlessly. I had to just adjust a couple colors on the monitors. It still looks blue in the GoPro here, but I think it's pretty black in real life. Marquee, look at this. Oh, it's just perfect. There is nothing wrong with that marquee. It's beautiful. The bezel, I mean, you're not going to see it with this light. The bezel's perfect. Not a scratch on the bezel. The only issue with the game is the control panel overlay is missing some of the decal. And, I mean, I could get a reproduction for this, but I mean, come on. You would be foolish to... The top part is completely fine. The pepper buttons are in excellent shape. I would be foolish to take off an original, especially on a machine this nice, just to make it a little bit nicer because of this. Down here, you can see they flipped the 25-cent sign upside down. I'm unsure why. Well, actually, I know why. There's no coin mech on this side, so I assume they did that so that you wouldn't accidentally put a quarter in. It says token use only, but the quarters work just fine. There is a sticker here. I cannot read it. It says tokens, and there's an A and an L here. I'm bringing that up because every piece of documentation inside this game states it's from Aladdin's Castle. All of the manual and schematics and stuff, they're all in envelopes from Aladdin's Castle. It's got the prop number up here, which also leads me to believe it's from Aladdin's Castle. It works flawlessly. I love it. I'm so excited to share it with you all, and it's going to be just a treasured part of this collection for a very, very, very long time, and heck, I'll probably still have it after I'm long gone. If you watch the other video, you'll notice that there used to be a pinball machine here. There used to be the Jurassic Park machine, and we had to make some changes because I had to keep BurgerTime in with all the Midway stuff. I'm OCD like that. I mean, all of the Nintendos are together, all of the Atari games here together. Frogger's by itself, Williams down there, Neo Geo, and the Ski Balls are all together. So I had to make some changes. So what we did is I came up with this brilliant idea. I got rid of, and by getting rid of it, just went to storage, the Flintstones egg machine, and I moved the pinball down here. So the pinball is now down here. It's a little tight through here, but I mean, you can still play one and somebody else can play this. Little tight, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And now I was able to get BurgerTime where I wanted it. And then the added bonus of that is it kind of frees up this area right here. You've got a lot more room to come into the arcade. It just worked out great. So that's BurgerTime. I'm super excited about BurgerTime. I can't tell you all enough that I'm so thrilled that BurgerTime is here. A couple other things. This, excuse me. This Mega Touch is new. This Mega Touch works completely fine. I got it about 2 weeks ago. We had a really old Mega Touch, and I mean, it was great. We loved it. We played with it frequently. When we got down here, though, it got actually put up. See where those bowling pins are? It got put on a shelf right behind where Millipede was. And there used to be the skee ball. The skee ball used to run right down there. And so you could never get to it. So it never got played. And I felt that Mega Touch was too heavy to set on top of this machine. Now, I should note, again, that this oil barrel used to have a glass piece on top of it. And this glass piece had red Christmas lights, and the red Christmas lights flickered. And so it made it look like it was actually in the game, because in Donkey Kong, the barrel is on fire at the bottom. So I didn't want to put that heavy Mega Touch on top of the glass. Eventually, the glass piece had to go because it'd stick out another 6 inches here. But this Mega Touch is considerably lighter. So even if I'd had the glass piece still on there, I would have set it on top of this machine. But, so yeah, we got a new Mega Touch. That's really all I wanted to tell you there. I don't know why I told you so much. BurgerTime's new. This is new. And then let's go over here into the storage room just for a couple of seconds. Because this is kind of exciting. I'm excited. There's the Flintstones machine I was telling you about. Let's talk about Tron. I've been really wrangling with Tron. Do I want to sell Tron? Do I not want to sell Tron? Tron is my game. I love Tron. I think it is the most beautiful cabinet. I enjoy the game tremendously. I've been debating whether or not to sell it. I do need to sell a game to make up some money for the purchase of BurgerTime. BurgerTime wasn't extremely cheap, but it was a hell of a lot cheaper than what a BurgerTime goes for today. So I had to get it. But I do need to sell something. And I can start going through all these boards over here. I got boards. I got Stargate boards. I don't even know what this is. I have no clue. I think this may be a baseball game, or that may be the baseball game down there. I've got a spare Neo 4 slot that works, spare Pac-Man, spare Galaga. There's my other VS PCB there on the end. This is a Galaga 3. This whole box here is just filled with Neo Geo cartridges. That's Neo Geos on top. I could sell a lot of this to make up that money. But I was kind of thinking maybe if I sold Tron, that I could get at least a big object out of here. Now you can't tell, but slowly but surely I'm getting all of this cleaned up and reorganized, and it's a very slow process. But I've been debating selling the Tron, and I don't know what to do with it. It does not need a ton. It really doesn't. But it does need some love. I mean, the side here is missing the paint. I'm not even sure if it's paint or vinyl. It feels like paint. It needs that. This side art here it's original, but it's garbage. It really needs to just come off. So it needs new side art. The inside here, this is all gone. They painted over it. You can still see, I mean, you may not be able to see that here, but you can still see where the former decal was. So I'd have to replace the side art. I have to replace these. There's a chunk missing out of here. This is not major, but Phoenix Arcade makes this graphic piece now, so I could at least replace that fairly easily. But then the inside, there's nothing on the inside. There's no wiring harness. There's no boards. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing. I got an ashtray, and that's about it. Actually, there's a power supply. There's a power supply, and then I do have a full box of these things. I honestly don't even know what part this is. It was some kind of what is this? Oh, it's okay. So it's a power supply board, I guess. Well, there you go. I got a bunch of them. I got a whole bunch. That box has one in it too. So there's nothing in here other than a power supply. Oh, here, look at this. I didn't even know the back door was off. So you can see. This is what the inside of my Tron has in it. There's the power supply. And there's one of those boards hooked into it, and that's it. There's no... They capped it off. There was a switcher in here when it was Arkanoid. But that's it. That's what's in my Tron. So, what I've said for the 5th or 6th time now is I've been debating selling Tron. And then I came to a conclusion last night. This side doesn't even have art. Doesn't even have art. So I'd have to, this side I'd have to peel all this gray off. Then I'd have to strip the black. I'd have to, God, this was gonna suck. I'd have to strip this. You can't have this seam. It's minute. You can barely feel it. But when you put the new side art on, you're gonna see the seam. So I'd have to do all of that, and I came to the conclusion last night. I'm gonna keep Tron. I'm gonna keep Tron, and in fact, last night I ordered a wiring harness for it, and I've got a lead on a board. I don't know what I need past that. I know the control panel harness is intact. So with the wiring harness and the power supply that I think works, it may not, because like I said, there was a switcher in there. It's going to be close. I don't know what I'm going to do about the sides. I need to get the sides fixed. The cab is just in good shape. I mean, there's a tiny amount of swelling down there. I mean, it's just, the cab's really in good shape. So this is a great candidate to do a restore on, where I'm going to make it happen. I can't let it go. I don't know what I'm going to let go. Dragon's Lair is going to have to hold on just a little bit longer. It's not close either. Actually, Dragon's Lair is truly in the exact same spot that Tron is. They both have working monitors. They both do not have a wiring harness, and they both have no boards. And then Dragon's Lair here doesn't even have any controls. It's got nothing. So they're both in pretty much the same spot. So I was going to get rid of one of them. I knew that I could not get rid of Dragon's Lair. I'm very excited about that. I got rid of a Space Ace a couple years back. I've regretted that one. But Tron, it's here to stay. So pay attention here. We're going to do some more videos with Tron in the future. Once this wiring harness gets in, I'm sure we're going to take some time to figure out together how to do that, because I'm going to need a lot of help with Tron. But anyway, mainly this video was about BurgerTime. How excited I am about BurgerTime. It's lunchtime. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Alright, so until next time, I'll see y'all soon.